MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Mark Stringer will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Ha comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Up next for the Buccos, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates leave one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Time for a look at the Buccos on tape. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. One and two for Christian Yelich. Christian has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Christian Yelich sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Up next from Miami, Jeremy Blair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. Brummett is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he takes ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the faces of hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Randy Wiggins. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Randy Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No score here as we play inning number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. And it's full now, 3-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Blair racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 7, catcher, Brian Drummond.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Stanton on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Orlando Cepeda, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the pitch. Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Josh Harrison stands in. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fifth, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. And fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Cepeda is off of first with 2 away. Called strike 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. A great shot there of the Blue Waters in long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Wiggins. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
The pitcher, Elmer Christian, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runs up and gets this one down. Ha has it, and they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Brummett on third. Wiggins on a second with 2 down. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Echeverria now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball just a bit up.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box, Mark Stringer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In is Christian Yelich. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Randy Wiggins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Randy Wiggins.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Striding in once again, Scott Gifford. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Echeverria moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Drummond.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Brummett. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive caught by Echeverria. Needed just a little more height on that. Is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Blair, and they'll need him to get something going here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Gifford over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready now for the Marlins, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And he'll step off. And he'll step off and try and reset. Now he'll step off. And he takes a cold strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Wiggins. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Curtis Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third base? What happens?
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Elmer Christian. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, John.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Oren Hah.
So coming to the plate, Oren Hah. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. To short. Wiggins loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. In now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Echeverria now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your line.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Cameron will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Cameron Mason.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Wiggins from the outfield grass. Throw on to first takes care of Maven, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a bunt attempt here. Another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Clemente is after it, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 22, Carter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Brummett will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Caps, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. It's laid off of for ball number 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance. Curtis Wiggins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Elmer Christian. A shot down the first baseline. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Blair, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Orlando Cepeda waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready once again, Orlando Cepeda. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Dan Wiggins takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Two pitches fouled away. Stanton stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Right side, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you can tell the third base coach is going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Throw down to second. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that two-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And he's in safely at third, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in once again, Orrin HOF, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Larry Nolan is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First offering on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have two strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has two strikes on. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
2-2. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Right over the middle, knee high. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game, off quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Hit hard to short, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
North.
Echeverria over at second. Sanchez at first, one gone. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
In now, Jeremy Blair, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 27.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins has a play. And that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Pirates 2. A.J. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Christian Brummett, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of blooping.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, Christopher Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Still a ball and 2 strikes. runner's on his way to third. Taken for strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only...
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Orlando Cepeda. He singled his last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-2 home. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On to the 9th now in game 3. The Marlins lead it 5-2. Steve Cishek takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Roberto Clemente will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Cishek playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become. but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle ranks.
This is line to left. Yelich is there. One away.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. He swung on, missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking for you.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Scott Gifford is on deck. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Bounce it to the left side. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott
Digging
Gifford.
in to try it again, Scott Gifford. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0. Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3. Brian Brummett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
Edward Arnold will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And there's there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the Miami Marlins sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. They trail in the series 1-2 going into Game 4. For Game 3 of the NLDS, the Los Angeles Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. They trail in the series 1-2 going into Game 4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason.